What is up, you guys? My name is Sean. Welcome back to the channel, baby. So today, I'm gonna do a little update of my tera-flex Falcon suspension setup. It's the tow haul performance setup, and I've got a little annoying things going on with it, but for the most part, it has been performing great. But I'm gonna show you guys what is going on with it. It is bugging the absolute hell out of me. What's going on with this dang suspension? Check this out, guys. Before we check out this annoying thing that's going on with my truck, I have a set of Mercedes-Benz ML350 running boards for sale, not off of my personal car, but these things are like brand new and they came off a 2013 Mercedes-Benz. So, you know, the few of you that watch this right now, if any of you need these or know of anyone that needs it, hit me up in the comments and let me know. But check out this noise coming from my truck. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but I sure as hell can. It's actually not very noisy right now, but the thing squeaks like crazy when I'm driving, and even when I'm just sitting still and getting some pressure on the suspension. I am not sure what is going on with it. I'm almost positive it has something to do with the struts up in the front and the shocks, but I don't totally know. So I actually sent out an email to tera-flex to see if I could get some help from them on figuring out what it was, and they actually replied to me with a video of how to fix squeaky shocks, because maybe it's an actual problem or an actual thing that's been happening with their trucks. But for the most part, it's not that bad, but it's awfully annoying for how much you spend for this leveling kit. Here's the part that I absolutely love the most about this suspension so far, and I know it's just been a leveling kit, but you know, I've towed a handful of times with this truck since I've put it on, and I'll kind of get into that a little more later in the video, but check this out. This is the coolest part of this entire suspension. It almost makes your truck look like a Raptor, but you can turn it to stiffen up the dampening, so that way when you're towing, it actually stiffens it up quite a bit, so you don't have any bounce or have any issues when towing. And to be honest with you, it's actually been my most favorite part about this truck, because not that I tow all the time, but it's actually a performance shock, and it has helped tremendously with the ride. It's improved it tenfold over the factory suspension, because the factory suspension is so soft, it's not even funny. But I got no complaints so far as the rear goes and the towing goes. So tera-flex sent me this video, and for some reason, I can't access it. Every time I click on it, it doesn't pull up and it just goes to a blank white screen. So I reached out to them again. Hopefully they'll send me a better link to be able to look at the video to figure out what's going on with it. But I sure as hell hope that they're not just gonna tell me to squirt some WD-40 up in there to get rid of that squeak. But that's what they say, and it works. I'll do it, because I'm sick and tired of the squeaking. I haven't gotten any videos of me towing, because every time I go to tow something with my truck, I always forget my GoPro. That's something that I suck at so bad, and probably why my YouTube channel is lacking a little bit. But this truck with this new suspension on it, I mean, it's been 2 or 3 months now, so let's call this a 3-month update of the suspension. But this 3-month update, while towing, this suspension is so much stiffer than factory. All you guys who tow all the time and are using your factory sport suspension, I highly recommend, if you're gonna do a level kit, at least upgrade to this kit. That way your towing capabilities actually increase quite a bit, and you'll thank me later after you put it on. Having that suspension on the rear and being able to stiffen it up and soften it up whenever you want is awesome. But like I said, you'll thank me later when you put this on, for you guys who tow all the time. But it works wonders. The only other thing I would say that you would want with this, especially if you're towing more heavyweight, is you know, maybe like a track bar in the back or something that just keeps the rear from swaying, because I kind of noticed that a little bit, but it's definitely made a huge difference with the suspension and the swaying as well. I mean, this over stock is 1000% worth it. So you guys need to go pick up the system. Stop doing those cheap leveling pucks that just make the ride even worse than factory just to put wheels and tires. Make a difference, put on this kit, you won't regret it. I'm hoping to do a few more things to the truck here in the near future. I'm not sure what direction I want to go with it. Obviously, I plan on getting a boat. So that's why I put on that towing suspension from the Falcon shocks. And you know, I'm very torn because I could get a better, you know, tow setup and put some airbags on it, that adjustable track bar, and maybe a few other things. Or I could kind of reverse it and start doing like a Raptor swap, but make sure I just get beefy enough shocks to where I can still tow a boat without a problem, because the engine will do it. The 2.7 is almighty and beefy, even though most of you guys rag on that thing. It does wonders, but I'm kind of torn which way to go with it. You know, I'm really impressed with this Falcon setup, but I also want to, you know, raise the truck up a little bit more, maybe get a little bit more performance out of it, because I tend to spend more time goofing off than I do actually towing. So you guys let me know down in the comments below which direction you think I should go. I'll obviously keep you updated along the way of everything that I do to the truck. There are more things coming. It's just kind of been on hold right now because I need to get a few more paychecks in. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.